Welcome back. Hello, everyone. We are on Twitch. Actually, we are on. We're on getgianni.com/stream. Fun fact. I already have it messed up. That shouldn't surprise you. The chat is. Well, maybe the chat's right where it should be. Completely over my face. Hang on. Do you want to be? You want to? I know what you want. You want to be the reticle. All right. I'll put you. Here. I'll make you. I'll put you here. All right. Great start. Welcome back. We're here. You. I see. I kind of knew. I was like, oh man. They're gonna notice all the changes around here immediately. The changes, of course, the real changes to discuss, which are that, yes, I cut my hair. Sell out. Actually, I really appreciate you being supportive about it, because I really expected people would notice that and be like, no! But it is summertime. It is nice to be cool for the summer. Honestly, I will tell you the truth outright. which is once your hair starts to get a little longer, I think for a lot of people, myself included at least, you kind of have to like actually like try for it to like look good at all. And what I learned about myself is I hate trying or having to do anything. So I was like, I'm pretty much like bird's nesting at 24/7 now. So I was like, let me go back to short. And you know what? Let's talk about this. I can't say forever, but I kind of like me with short hair more. I feel like the hairstylist said this, so I'm allowed to repeat it as if it were fact. That I have very strong features. I think I'm very handsome. And so I think, the shorter hair sort of shows that a little bit better. High cheekbones. I don't know. But, yeah, the short hair's back. And, well, to be honest, I always did contacts. I would just often not do them for the stream. But since the streams are shorter these days anyway, I can... Actually, no, that's not even the big change with the contacts. The contacts is that I got new ones that I can wear and even look at a screen with and not be in discomfort. So now I'm fine with contacts on stream as well. So there's your all right, well... that's the update, everybody. Hope you had a good month. Yeah, I've been looks maxing. That's about it. All right. Well, I'll see you next month. Yeah, we're on. All right. No, sorry. We're back. And we're on the air on Twitch with you folks. Thank you all for saying hi. Stop by. Kind words. Appreciate the... Sorry, I'm saying that fucked up. Thanks for the warm welcome. I see all of you in the chat being like, yo, welcome back. Yo, thanks. Hi. Hope you had a nice month away from the total madness and insanity here. So, there are some changes around here that aren't just my hair. That I guess I could talk about something other than my hair. Sure, yeah. So yeah, we are gonna try doing the streaming again. Gonna try getting back in the saddle here. See that it works. I see the stream is on, so I'm already doing better than I expected when I hit the button again. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be aiming for the Tuesdays at 2. To start with, I've put it on the Twitch schedule for all 4 of you who use that. So we'll be aiming for that. I can't 100% promise that, but that's my starting target. And to be honest, I kind of want to do a little bit more, but we'll get there later. We are here, and we're here with some changes on the Twitch stream that I'll get into now. Let's talk about it. I've got some notes here. They're just quick notes to remind me, because I knew every time I get on air my mind goes blank, which is why I say all that stupid shit. So I have notes here to remind me. What buttons did I press on my own channel? So, you might notice that now it is subscribers only for the chat. That is for a couple of reasons, really just a couple. The kind of the leading one that I will just tell you now is with the stuff that was going on, there have been a number of people who have taken to sending harassment and hate and some ugly stuff that's just no good. And sub only is kind of the cleanest way to avoid folks coming in here and messing with the vibe while we're chatting in here. But to be honest, there's more to it than that. I kind of, with getting back into the streaming, especially, I kind of want it to be more manageable feeling and like less really overwhelming with the amount of people and everyone that I'm talking to here in the Twitch chat room. I mean, don't get me wrong, by and large, everyone's real swell, but in sort of trimming that down to just sub only, seeing more of your messages and having a little bit more time with them, it just feels more approachable for me. And it's just, yeah, man, it feels more manageable. I don't need to explain that much further, I guess. But I also kind of want to get into a more kind of like chilled out environment here. Like sort of, I guess you could say, like creatively. I kind of want to try this as more of a chilled out chat environment where we kind of just, discuss stuff and, do the gaming, and we'll still do the same old stuff, but just kind of like taking it down a notch. You'll notice. Yeah, sorry. I'm like going back over my notes. Yeah, by cutting it down like that, it's just a smaller head count to manage, and it also avoids some of the troublemakers and, like, honestly, some kids who shouldn't be here, and like ban evaders and stuff like that. But in making it more chill, I kind of wanted to do that for a bit. That isn't totally new as something that I wanted to try. I've sort of had that in mind for a while, to see, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, the super over the top, super mega stimulating, full volume is, like, definitely fun sometimes. And we will definitely be doing, like, we'll still do special streams and silly things will still happen. But, like, as the standard baseline, I think I want to calm it down a notch. And that's why one thing you'll notice as well is the redeems are currently not on, of the million pipes and the screaming bombs and all that. And I have those off. They might like, I might selectively re-enable sometimes for like a special stream or something like that. We might, like, bring a redeem or two back for a little bit, but as a standard baseline thing, I think the constant, like, noise pollution and insane mega spam is, don't get me wrong, it's a good bit, but I think just sort of backing up on that a little bit, and then sort of, like I said, just chilling this out a lot sounds good, especially as I'm getting back into it. I see a lot of folks. Sorry, I see people talking about my Blue Sky being gone. That is, so a bit ago, like months ago, I'd announced that I wasn't going to be using Blue Sky, that I wanted to get off there. To be honest, I've been kind of over social media, like, for a bit. There's, like, a lot about Blue Sky, like, from its start that I wasn't, like, a big fan of. Like, it's kind of by a lot of the same, like, original Twitter management who I wasn't really a fan of anyway. Yeah, Blue Sky, they got into, like, toying with, like, AI a little bit, and I was just kind of like, why am I even here? But anyway, the reason why you're just now noticing my Blue Sky is gone is because I was like, hey, guys, I want to be off this, so I logged off. And the thing with just logging off is a lot of people continue to think that I'm there and on there because they don't see the post or anything that I'm done with it. And so they are still trying to get a hold of me on there, and I feel bad because they're getting nothing back, and I don't want them to think that I'm just not replying to them because fuck them, I guess. And so I fully deactivated the account just very recently. That's why you're noticing it now, because I just want to avoid that confusion. I was getting people who were like, dude, I've been trying to hit you up on Blue Sky and I'm getting nothing back. And I'm like, I'm not there. So anyway, that's why that's nuked now, is just to avoid that confusion. So I'm off there. For now, I'm really just on, the Twitch, the YouTube, the Newgrounds, and, well, I guess, and then a couple others, but, mainly just looking at maybe looking at goblin porn on Newgrounds. That's where you'll find me. I appreciate the support and concern there. People being like, "Oh, where'd he go?" Reminds me of when I quit Twitter and nuked over there. But anyway, there were some other notes here that I wanted to mention. So with the stream change, yeah, it's gonna be more chilled out, more just sitting here chatting, shooting the shit. It is still gonna be the same structure, where we're gonna open the stream, do what we're doing now, where we're chatting, where we're just kind of doing a little opening. Hello, hey, how are you? Here's what's up, a little bit of news. I'm going to read through the notifications, all the, the subs and support. Same as always. I see a bunch of these are piling up. So, of course, I'm going to read through those. Appreciate all of that support. Still going to look at fan art. Still going to do fan art corner. I have a couple notes about that, but we'll get into that in a second. And then, look at fan art and then get into gaming for like maybe an hour or two. I think maybe with the chilled environment, we might get to the gaming a little bit faster, but I don't want to promise that because I think every time I promise that, it's a lie. So we'll see how that goes. But it might get to gaming. Not today. Today I'm catching you up on stuff. So, today we're getting to gaming slower, but, we might. It could happen. But yeah, still the same structure. It's still the same, like me, it's going to be, like I said, a calmer environment, but I'm still like a voice actor. I still have my same sense of humor and you know how that is. We still have time to win him back. Hit him with the moneymaker. And
Richard.
So we still have them. And it's still gonna be all about the same as usual. Just a lot more laid back. For a lot of people, the announcement that the stream won't be a absolutely constant, overwhelming bombardment of the loudest noise spam imaginable means that the stream just became watchable again for the first time in a long time. And to you, I'd like to say congratulations. You are thriving today. And I'm also hoping that we are, I believe, in having a more chilled out approach. I think we are one step closer to finally finishing that Quake Storytime stream, who I think Lux is like the only one who's like who's still like telling me like you gotta do that, and they're right. But I do want to finish that sometime too. But yeah, a little bit more of that cozy kind of vibe, right? We'll still and they made it watchable. Again, it'll still be silly crazy time sometimes, but I think just not as a baseline for the channel is going to be kind of nice. It's something that I wanted to fuck with for a while, and with this, sort of change and with the break and everything, it seemed like a good time to implement it and give it a shot, and sort of. I was going to say like level with you. Level with you is a little bit much, but you know what I mean. Just sort of bring it, ground it down a little bit with you. Hey Higgs, what's up? It's the goon from Hunter the Parenting. Excuse me. That is Gabriel Angelo you were talking about. Of the fucking Leopoldites. Oh my god, dude. Hunter the Parenting's nuts. Nora, I see you in the chat. Nora, you said you'd said something about you rated me. Hi Nora, I hope you're good. Good to see you. Would have rated you, didn't know you were streaming. Okay, thanks for nothing. That's totally fine. I gotta, Nora, this is an outrageous request, but I can you email me? I kind of need to email you. I have words for you. Don't feel like you have to though. It's nothing important. Stream is different, more quiet. Yeah, that's what I've been actually talking about. Things are changing up a little bit around here. Not too much. It's still the same structure, but we're just going to chill it out a little bit. That's the TLDR, I guess. Tank Toss, such a fit. Thank you, Transgender Robotnik, first of all. Thanks. Actually, it gets better the further down you go, and I'm not trying to... That's not even a horny statement. It's got, like, these stripes and stuff going on. Kind of great. It's kind of one of my best tops. And it was from the thrift, I believe. My autistic ass appreciates it being a little less overwhelming. Listen, Higgs, I'm not trying to steal you back from Love Slug. Love Slug deserves you more than I ever could. But if we get a little bit more of you back from Love Slug, I'm not gonna. That's good. Right. I still have more notes, actually. Let me see. Dan, I saw you in the chat. I actually have a note here about you where I mention might selectively enable noise redeems sometimes for like special streams and stuff. And I was going to mention you about how your slop stream maybe could benefit from a little bit of the craziness of like a million pipes or whatever, which we still got to get to your slop stream. I still want to. I'm a free agent. I know you are. That's why it's such an L to lose you, because it speaks of your own free will. Let's see. Stuff I just wanted to mention somewhere here is let's see. Oh yeah. What do we got? Just a heads up, I guess. Voice requests on the coffee are back. There's not really any significant changes there. It's about the same as it was. There are like slightly updated guidelines depending on how long it's been since you looked at it. But I've been getting back into those for a second here, and that's been kind of fun. Those are always nice. It's fun, you know. People's silly little messages to each other, or just like different memes and whatnot. Those are always a blast. So thank you to everyone who does those. I enjoy them very much. This might go without saying, but I should at least say it once for anybody who's not as caught up. Like I said before, don't want to discuss pressure further. I don't feel there's more I can really say at this point beyond my last statement, or that I should keep dragging the audience through it even more. That's kind of where it's at with that. I have the VOD archive channel comments off, so for that whole channel the comments are off. Like I mentioned before, there are some folks looking to just harass or upset people or start fights, and they're especially on that channel, the VOD archive, because that was where my initial post had been. And so as I was looking at like possibly like moderating all of it, I realized like people don't even like hardly use the comments on the VOD archive channel. Like I myself like usually forgot there even was comments over there. So I was like, you know what? I'll just turn the comments on that whole channel off. Like it was kind of something that I'd thought about doing in the past anyway, because I kind of kept forgetting to like check over there and like do like any kind of like moderation or anything on that channel. So with this, I was like, I'll just turn the comments off over there. So they're off on the VOD archive. I you know, my apologies for any inconvenience to the like 2.5 of you who posted comments there. But that was just the simplest way to handle that. And let's see. I knew I was gonna forget stuff. Let me tell you something. Take notes. If your memory sucks, and especially as you're getting older, note things, because you will forget. I forgot a bunch of this shit, so I'm glad I took notes. Let's see. Prince, signed Prince, will be coming back soon, pretty soon. But there is a significant change there. I'm not going to be doing special requests or customization, or like writing custom names or messages or anything like that. It's just going to be the autograph and Marika's amazing art of the postcard prints. Same shop, still over on her stuff. But I'm just trimming that down to just make that a lot more manageable. To just help me, if to get back into things here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't overwhelming or like super overwhelming or anything. It was a lot of fun, but yeah, just as I'm getting back into it, I'm trimming that down to the male prints are just going to be autograph and the art, which, to be honest, are her art's kind of the best part of it anyway. So, but they'll still be signed. So that'll be changing. Those will be back up soon, pretty soon. Not today soon, but soon. I guess I shouldn't say anything because I don't 100% know, but we'll see. I'll let you know on the next stream if they're back yet. I appreciate the understanding there, and with everything, you folks are great. And let's see. The only other thing that I'm gonna let you know about that we're changing on this with the fan art corner, that is gonna be, I am locking myself in to 10 pieces every time. I kept trickling myself more and more. It was like 5, and then over time it got like doubled and then tripled. I kept doing more and more. I'm doing 10. God damn it. 10 pieces, and I'm not letting myself add more into the bucket. They're still there for me to get around to in the future. They're still around. So, that's not to say like if your piece didn't get featured this week, it never will. But 10 per episode here is what I'm locking myself to. The only other thing that I'm changing with the fan art corner is it is just going to be ones that are posted to Newgrounds, ideally with the tag Get Gianni. That'll really help me find them. But just the links on Newgrounds. You can still email me at fart at getgianni.com, but the emailing will just be for if you just want me to see it. If you want it to possibly be shown on the stream, I'm just looking on Newgrounds for that, for the Newgrounds URLs. It's just, again, trying to get things to be more manageable. Having folks email stuff in, there was, let's just say, a lot of logistics with making that actually work with the stream. Having just the Newgrounds URLs just covers a lot of ground for me and just really makes that whole process a lot more manageable and make sure that people get their stuff shown correctly. So just NG if you want it shown. If you just want me to see it, though, you can totally still email me, of course. And many of you have emailed me some very wonderful farts and some very kind words as well that I really appreciate. A lot of folks have sent in a lot of support, and I what can I say but thanks? You folks are real sweethearts. Oh my God, Stagger Knight's in the chat. I must be doing something right today. What's up, Stagger? Newgrounds tags are super useful, great for any artist. Yeah, Stagger's an NG fucking royalty. I'm honored to be in your presence. Yeah, so the Get Gianni tag will help me find it on Newgrounds. If you don't use it, I still might find it because it'll still I'm still gonna be looking at like fan art of stuff that I'm in, Gaslight District, Ultra Kill, etc. But the Get Gianni tag is my first place I'm gonna be looking to find the pieces that I'm putting on the stream. You're going to be at Fanaticon. Yes, we'll talk about that. Should I talk about that now? Okay, I'll mention it now. Since you asked. Yeah, I will be at Fanaticon in Ottawa. On when the fuck? I'm there. I should know. July 18th. Yeah, I am at Fanaticon. That's a funny one. Yes, I'm still going to attend cons. That's a funny one because I was going to do Fanaticon like just as happening to be at like Marika's Artist Alley table as like Dumb Muscle. And then I got talking to the Fanaticon people. Really, just like the main guy. Let me not get his name wrong, because that would be I'd feel like a jerk if I did that. Lance. I was talking to Lance. And I was like, I'm gonna be there. Do you like want me to just like be a guest? And he was like, yes. And got me like set up like immediately. So I will be an official. I was telling you I'm not an official guest. I will be an official guest of Fanaticon. So that's cool. Shout outs to them for getting me in there. Me and Alex Rochon, and many other wonderful people who I am going to feel like a jerk for forgetting. But I only know of Fanaticon. Actually, it was Alex who told me about Fanaticon, because I was chatting with Alex when I was at CamiCon, and Alex was telling me that he was going to be at Fanaticon in Ottawa, and I was like, shit, I might have to see about that then, so I can come say hi to you, Alex. And here we are. I'm doing the whole event now, just so I could say hi to Alex. This is how my life works, I guess. I want to say hi to my friend. I can't just do that the normal way. I have to work a whole event out of it. But I am doing that one. It's not a huge con. Honestly, I really hope. I know a few of you are coming out just for that. It's not a huge thing. I really don't know if you should, especially because I'm looking to do other cons in the future. Like Fanaticon's like, sorry, should I not be running like anti-hype about an event? But it's like a chill, it's a smaller thing, but, if you do come out, yeah, sure. We'll say hi. What's up? Thanks. If you do come see me, cool. Come to Europe. I'd love to. Again, as always, if you want me to be at any given convention, best thing you can do is recommend me to the convention. But anyway, so yeah, that's the brief, I think. Again, it's pretty much the same stream, just a few things and chilling it out a notch. Somebody was like, no idle game. I think we will do I'm not saying never. I just didn't want it today, but we might do the idle game in the future. Don't worry. I still love Berserk Boy and Berserk Bits. Are you still avoiding US cons? I will answer this. I should, if I were smart, but I'm not very smart. And America is my home country. So my joke that I keep saying, and I'm going to keep saying it because I think it's funny, is if I get put in the van, I think I can get back out because I'm a citizen. I'm an American citizen, and I'll yell it as indignantly as possible. So I think I'm going to open my mind to doing more American cons, not just because they have Publix down there, but it does help a lot. But if I do them, I think maybe I'll go it alone. I think I might not have Marika tag along, just to, I don't know, if I'd rather just me goes in the van. That's kind of what we're thinking right now. So I'm going to say, this isn't a big announcement, but since you asked, I hi, thanks for stopping by. Go ahead and you can recommend me to your American conventions, but don't tell them I told you. No, I don't know. I felt like I wanted to lead into saying something coy there, but go ahead, and I'll take it on a case by case. But I'm an American citizen, goddammit. Okay. I want to start reading. Someone, Kaleidos says, I don't know if I want to ask for Texas. It's scary. I'll do Texas, and I'll tell you why, because I did do Texas. I did it to do QuakeCon. I didn't work it. I just attended. I don't know if I can attend QuakeCon this year. I want to go back to QuakeCon, to be honest. I miss my retro FPS friends, And I miss Pico's Pete's. I still have the mug. But anyway, I would do Texas, as a matter of fact. I got a couple of pals down there. It's scary. That's true, but I am from Florida. So, like, you know, what can you show me after that, after a life in Florida? Okay. I-4 is hell. Oh, I never got on that bitch. Fuck that. I took the, I can't remember the name, the 518 or the go around it. They probably made it so that you can't just do that anymore. But I'll find some way. I will crawl there if I have to avoid the I-4. Fuck that. I fucking hate the guy. I will not do the I-4. I will do anything to not do the I-4. I'll suck. Never mind. But I will do anything to avoid the I-4. I'll drive through Christmas, Florida to avoid the I-4. Have you ever been through Christmas, Florida? It's fucking crazy. All right. So anyway, I'm going to read some of our notifications here. And sorry, I want to joke more about highways. Can I do that for a second? Because Honky Tonka says I-4 is a genuine PvP zone. That's hilarious, by the way, and true. I lived in Toronto for a year where I swore to myself I would not drive. Despite a lifetime in Florida, I took one look at Toronto and said I will not drive here. And I kept that promise. I drove the U-Haul in when we moved there, and I drove it out. That's all the driving I did in Toronto. Pretty proud about that. But one time in Toronto, so fun fact, some of you might know him. Quinn Stoken, Chris Voiceman, great voice actor, a pal of mine. Phenomenal work, a real stand-up act. His booth, I think he's still using it, is my old booth. When I moved to Toronto, I'd upgraded the booth, and I had the old one, and so we drove it to his place for me to build it at his place for him to use, so that it wouldn't just go to waste. And it was a bit of an upgrade for him, at least at the time. So he's got my booth. But anyway, when we drove it there, when he was driving us to his place, I watched us both almost die in that car at least 6 times. And he was just going straight. I swear to you, he was going straight in his lane at the speed limit on a Toronto highway. I don't remember which one. I'm sorry. And I watched. It was like extras in like Twisted Metal, like veering into his path, like to kill him, like crazy. I'd never seen so many near-death instances in such a short period of time as in Toronto. Like, I'll still avoid the I-4 for the rest of my life, but holy shit, dude, I don't know. I think Torontonians got something special going on. That shit was crazy. Anyway, I will love to read some of these lovely notifications and subs. I think it's just subs. I don't think I have bit messages on, so I'm going to read the subs. Stagger. Had a 12-hour layover in Dallas, and I saw 3 head-on collisions and got clipped by a car almost in that one day. That's crazy. 12-hour turnover, man. Toronto is a boomer shooter with cars. Oh God, that's funny. Right. So let me say thanks to some folks. I want to say thanks. Let me catch up. There are some that I said I was gonna thank before from like we were off stream or like between or last time, and I'm gonna get them. So let me scroll to those because I do want to say thank you to Bro. Sorry, that's not who I'm saying thanks to. You folks did the thing again where you put through so much support that it broke the interface. Thank you for that, by the way. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. I guess I should have been. All right, sorry. Let me pull up the deeper record of your doings so that I can do the thing I just said I was going to do. All right, so from before today, I just want to say thank you to Whamboned. Is it Wham? I never learned. Is it Whamboned? It's probably Whamboned. Whambo Ned. I think you told me to just have fun with it. Whambo. Right, I could just say Whambo. Thanks, Whambo. Thanks, Burned Arson. Thanks, Craig Spirits, Ms. Vanessa Vengeance, Zelda Lou, Semper Spee, The Wasp in Your House, Transverb, Ajax, Aya Rocks, Shy the Original, That Digital Dude, Tokiko, Aya Rocks, again, one was a gift sub, Striker Dude, Mfucking Sugi, probably said that wrong, Blurry R, Rex Planet, Law Doesn't Work, Yanni's 62 Radiohead Lover, Mothy, Daniel, actually I think maybe it's Daniel A. Guzman, or maybe it's Daniela Guzman, I don't know, I think it's probably Daniel A. Guzman. Anyway, thank you, Daniel A. Guzman, 22, and Dr. Tarky EFT, Ace Space Strawberry, Burned Arson again, from a few days ago, and now we're up to today. So it's time to start thanking people from today. If I can get that interface to work. Can I? Or did you break that too? Oh, you cheeky bastards. You broke it too. Here we go. Thank you to Lapis Dragon for the subscription, to Operio, Bryn Chow, Beep Bose, Fat Boar, Shaymix, Gabrielle Judge of Hell, thank you, the Toaster in Your Bathtub, Daniel A. Guzman again. Oh, you subbed today, so you could probably tell me if I fucked it up or not. Well, you don't have to. Maybe it's funner for you to watch me struggle, and I respect that. Feel the Kep, Jedo Tanku, Tartaglieri, Ognemet. You told me last time how to say it, and I'm not better, but thank you. Derpy is Chaos. Michaela the Uwu, good to see you. That's you. your ongoing trend of supporting too much. Thank you. The Observer, Smiladonna, good old Nora. Ajax, Vampire Moth, Aqua the Awkward, The Milk God, Peppermint PM. Oh my God, there's so many of you. I thought I was like, oh, this is the whole list. Oh my God, thank you all. Hang on. No, you might be on the naughty list. Minonico, The Only Chica 1987, NX, oh, I'm going to say this wrong, Nexel Gianni fan? Sorry. You can let me know how I should say that, and I'll try. And then I'll forget like next stream, and then you'll have to teach me again. Revolver Otacon, thank you. Again, supporting too much, but thank you. And a gift sub from Daniel A. Guzman. Thanks. All right. Now I should really try to make sure I get it right. If we're going to sit here and thank you 3 times in a stream, let me see if I can find it. It's okay if you don't tell me, but I should at least try. Okay, you've just been cheering. Make it 4. You can't say that. You can't tell people. Hey, chatters like telling other chatters to sub more is crazy. Thank you. Star Tease, Burned Arson, Pandora, Jessa Glacine. Jessa says, it's been 9 months. It's a girl. Gabrielle's the father. The delivery was miserable because of the wings. I'm not an expert, but I have an urge to say skill issue. Should have done a more intense, concentrated burst. Did the serious canon teach you nothing? All right, sorry. Anyway. Opal Cranium da Goat. That Exhausted Artist. Pixel Draws. Mrazota? Maybe it's Mr. Azota. You know what? That makes more sense. Thank you. Fujo Master. Thank you very much. Simply Solaris. Poly Squad. Skelicopter. Skelicopter says, hope no scary critters show up. What? Which ones? Actually, I guess Marika might. That would be pretty scary. Periwinkle. Honky Tonka. Stagger Knight, thanks for the sub. Wait, Stagger can you can be a sub, it's okay. But you should also be a VIP actually, because you did. Actually, I don't know if artists count as, like, you might be credited as an artist on the emotes, but in addition to that, well, I'm just VIPing you. You're a VIP now. Congrats. Because, like, Stagger, sorry, when I was like, yo, Stagger's legendary, some of you might know, but Stagger did a lot of did some of the animated emotes, like the Get Some and the Bomb Shake and the Boom. And Stagger also did this screen. Sorry, I'm not actually going on BRB, but I just wanted to... It's so good. Everyone loves it so much, so I should really point out, like, yeah, Stagger's awesome. Wambo, again. Thank you, Wambo. You grabs your balls medically. Wait, hang on. What?
What's wrong with my balls? Doctor, what's wrong with my balls?
And Dan, thanks for the subscription. Transgender Robotic, thank you. Kaleidos. Appreciate the kind words there. Gonna miss Pipes. Glad to see you toning it down. Yeah. I think you'll see Pipes again, but not as a standard. I think might be nice. I'm looking forward. I'm excited about trying out the chiller vibe here. I'm digging it so far. It helps that all of you are actually really funny. Thank you to Watchavist. I think your username is. I think it would just be said Moss. It's written like Umaso, but I think that's just decorative. I think it's Moss. So thank you, Moss. Thank you to Ognemetpus for the gift sub. K Ecom, thank you. Axolotl Cat. Trying to be better. Keep forgetting stream. It's nice to hear your voice again. Doing my best. All you got to do is your best, Cat. Take care of yourself. Ms. Vanessa Vengeance. Your appearance in Motor Slice or your appearance in Hunter the Parenting. But it's always a pleasure to hear you and things I like. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I've been in some stuff, huh? It's small, though. It's like small parts. It's whatever. But yeah, Motor Slice is awesome. Hunter the Parenting's awesome. That episode is crazy. That show is... Those guys are fucking hilarious, man. I've worked with them before. Sorry, not Motor. I mean, now I've worked with Motor Slice once on Motor Slice. But Alpha Busa and that whole crew, I've worked with them on Half-Life Zero Viscosity, at least, and Turnip 28. I'd like to say their crazy D&D thing, but that kind of doesn't narrow it down with them, huh? Hunter the parenting's insane, dude. So fucking funny. Dude, for those of you who are fans of Alpha Busa or Hunter the Parenting, or I guess you might be a fan of Turnip 28, I still think one of the funniest comments I've ever seen was like, I think like fucking like Anthro Heat was doing like a promo video with like Vertex or something, and somebody was like, "Yo, is that the voice actor of Son of Elephant?" Which is just really funny to me. Somebody was like, "Yo, son of Elephant, furry porn game. Fuck yeah." It's great. Anyway, thank you. Also, thank you to Gunslinger Kenshi. Doing my masters. Fuck yeah, I get it. Let's see. Slavic927 says, fuck the 217 in Oregon. My God. Is that what Life is Strange is about? Sorry. Dr. Tarky EFT, thank you for the resub, saying, glad you're safe. Woke up. Want to give you some good news that I'm getting better and chemo is helping me a ton. I'm just very weak. But stay fraggy. Yo, you are not weak. Well, I'm sorry, I can't be like, no, you're not. But I know what you mean. I'm just, hell yeah, you're kicking ass. You're strong as fuck, actually. That's great. I am delighted to hear that. Thanks for the good news. Keep beating ass. It sounds like you're staying pretty fraggy yourself. So congrats. I not only may you beat yours, but I think you should become, I don't know, maybe this joke sucks. Become like the Dexter of cancer. Wait, no, that's not. Wait, does Dexter, the serial killer, kill serial killers, or does he just help catch them? Never mind. Anyway, the point is, frag out. That's what I'm trying to say. He kills serial killers. All right, yeah. So you're gonna become the Dexter. Never mind. Forget the joke. I'm happy to hear you're doing better. I hope this makes you think next time you share news with me that I'm horrible. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Kick ass. Take care of yourself. And also, thank you to Torrent Solace for the sub. And Windmills asking if I would come to Indiana. Sure, why not? Fuck it. I know one person that I can think of from Indiana, but I like him. So, sure, I'm sold. Segi, what's up? I see you in the chat. Emperor reveals himself again. Oh, no. Come on. You know what it is. I'm just a silly little jester. All Twitch streamers are just jesters. Some of them just have bigger hats. But my hat's not that big. Ziv the Pubes guy. What a great follow-up. Thank you for the resub, Ziv the Pubes guy. Poison Dreamer, thank you. Cool Sasha. Neon Rainbow Hug, thank you. Kaylee. Or maybe I'm reading that wrong. No, I think it's Kaylee. Thank you for the subscription. Phantom Blade 64, thank you. Oh, and Ziv also gifted a sub, thanks. And K. Ecom also gifted a sub, thanks. Oh my god, you don't gotta do that. Revolver Otacon heading out. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Revolver. Good to see you. And thanks for the support. You have yourself a wonderful day. I got your name right? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm on a roll of one. But I'll take it. Thank you to BPD Yowie for the subscription. Hello. Hi, howdy. Hey, I never had to unban you from the Discord because I blew it up. Actually, I think I might have unbanned you before I blew it up. Now I can't remember. Did he not see my resub? Says Radiohead Lover. I saw one that you had, and I said it earlier, but it was one from when stream was either offline or from before. Let me see. It's hard to the list thing is kind of like fucking up on me. But let me see if I can find you. I have one from a month ago, which I did say thank you for, and I'll say thank you again. If you subbed again today, here, let me see what I can find on you. Well, anyway, thanks, and hi. You asked how I feel about Leon Kennedy. I fucking love Leon Kennedy. I don't know what more there is to say. I'd like to tell you I'm more of a Chris Redfield guy, but I've been exploring myself and learned I'm actually a Billy Cohen guy. Billy Cohen's the best. Actually, Billy Cohen's not even the best. The best is... Hang on, the best. They are robbing you. They are... I gotta show you this right now, dude. I can't... This can't wait. Because some of you aren't going to know. They are robbing you. Because the best Resident Evil character is Parker Luciani from Revelations 1. This guy is awesome. And he's voiced by Shadow the Hedgehog. But he's like, I think, the best Resident Evil character. They use him. He's like Player 2, except there's no co-op. In Revelations 1. He's like Jill's like number like right hand. He's like with you the whole story. He is a main character. He finishes the story. Spoilers for Revelations 1. He's alive. He finishes the story, and then they give you like a text blurb that he went on to keep working for the organization. Like, he's still in the BSAA. He's just around. And so, like, they could pull him again, no problem. They didn't kill him. He didn't retire to a beach. He is just still doing good work for the BSAA. So they could do a game with him at any time. So anyway, we're all waiting for Parker Luciani. Right. Sorry, I got distracted there by Parker Luciani, as I often do. Congrats on Shortage Electric. Thanks, Derpy. I love that. Working with Shigloo is awesome. Really fun. I don't think the pilot's not out yet, right? It was just the trailer for the pilot. Hope I'm not that far behind. But it was just it's so crazy to see it coming to light, because I worked on that. Like, I remember I was still Gianni Lore. I was still working like a day job at the time that I was working on that, like fucking 7 years ago or something like that. 6, 7, sorry. I remember like emailing back and forth with Shigloo about like lines or pickups or whatever that I needed to get to him. Like, I was like in the break room of my previous like day job talking to him about recording stuff for Shortage Electric. And that was that long ago. So it's just so crazy to see it like finally coming to light now. I think he's been working on it, but he's also been working on other stuff in life and whatnot. So, time passes. Surprising. But he's great, and it looks great. And in a scene with Psychic Pebbles, who has like no idea who I am, but anyway. But Shigloo is awesome. Hang on, I'm not even caught up with the notifications here. Where are we at? There we go. I think I was saying thanks to... I got Gabrielle, Judge of Hell, but I'll say it again. Toaster in your bathtub, thank you. Daniel A. Guzman, thank you. Felikep, I think I got you. Jetto Tanku, got you. Milk God, got you. Oh, I'm like way behind. Hang on, let me scroll up. I think I was right here. Star Tease, thank you. Burned Arson. Pandora. No, actually, this is further back. Oh my god. Dude, you guys support too much. It's busted. Alright, hang on. Ultra Soma? I don't know if I said that one, but thank you. Okay, I think I found it now. Thank you to Opal Cranium, That Exhausted Artist, Pixel Draws, Mr. Risotto. Okay, no, I did get these. Fujo Master, got that. Couldn't forget that. Simply Solaris, Poly Squad, Skelicopter. Oh my god, I'm way behind. What happened? How did I how did I break it? Wait. I'm about to get it right. Here we go. Wari OS. There we are. Thanks, Wari. Had an amazing moment. Voiced the video and posted it. It's doing hella numbers. Glad people are enjoying my shit. You're great, Wari. I expect you to do hella numbers many times across your life, but I'm glad you're getting some of that now. The more the better. But congrats. I'm gonna have to check that out after this stream. Is that Dan with 5 gifted subs in the chat right now? Dan, what the fuck? Thanks. You're a VIP, right, Dan? I'm pretty sure you already are. Let me VIP you again. Yeah, you're a VIP. Okay, good. Thanks, Dan. As a treat. All right, well, if you ever want to be un-VIP, I'll tell you what, you bribed your way into being VIP'd. Now you must begin the long and painful road to bribing your way into being un-VIP'd. Good luck. It's time to prestige your Twitch account. Markiplier played RE9 Leon in first person. I mean, that's like you would do that in your second playthrough, right? You would flip. Isn't the logical thing to do because they let you pick? You would do your second playthrough and do Leon first person, Grace third person, right? If he did it on his first playthrough, that's a little crazy, but it's not that crazy. Like, that's much crazier if it's like maybe your first Resident Evil game ever. Then it's like, wow, you didn't even give it a chance. But I don't know. That's fine. They give you the option. It's not, it's part of the game. It's okay. Enjoy the game how you want, I guess. Fuck it. It's a little wacky, but it's fine. It's Marky Moose, so we give him room. We give him room to play. If it was like a streamer we didn't like, we'd be like, oh, what a disgust. I don't know. First playthrough, yeah, that is a little bit wacky, but it's okay. Maybe his second playthrough he'll do it right. Who am I to talk? I didn't even play the new one. I just watched Marika play it. Looks great though. Okay. Also, thank you to Cryptic Croc and Kittens for JC and Doll's House. And yeah, just now Dan with the 5 gifted. Thank you. You ain't got to do that, but thank you. You already made the slop stream, which we will enjoy soon. And K Ecom for the gift sub. Thank you all. Holy fuck. That is so much support. You broke my interface, but now I think I can use the normal one and it's okay. But thank you. That's deeply appreciated. I didn't even hang on. Did you read mine? Let me see. I think I did. But now that you say it out loud, I'm blanking on what yours was. Let me see if I can find it. What did you say? That's weird that the interface does that. Why are they hiding your truth from me, Kaleidos? You're so nice. Hang on, I'll find you. I'm gonna find you. Oh yeah, I read yours. Yours was when you said gonna miss the pipes, but glad you're toning it down. Yeah. And I was saying, don't worry, I think you will see the pipes again. But I am looking forward to the more chilled environment as a baseline. I'm enjoying it so far, but it helps that all of you are really funny. Thank you for weapons voice comm. Oh, thank you. I'm in my going to Freddy Fazbear's. Fuck yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to get some pizza.
Why are they moving? What are your thoughts on Subnautica 2? I've been watching Marika play it like today. Seems cool. My understanding is like the dev team like won it back from Crafton or something. That's kind of awesome. I guess we have to hope for that same W for Hi-Fi Rush. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, Fish 2. they dropped Fish 2. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, of course I saw that. Looks great. I think it looks great, and that I believe people will enjoy it very much, myself included. Zam's cool. They've been like sort of on my radar for a bit before this with some of their stuff. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're whipping up with this. The thing got Aya gone? What? Did I break something? Or is it that the pipes are gone? Hang on. Oh, thank you to Daniel for another 2 gift subs. Oh my god, wait, hang on. What were you saying, Daniel? You might have finally tried to correct me that it's not Daniel. It's Daniela. Fuck! I did guess it right one of the times that I guessed it, and then tripled down on the wrong guess. All right, well, thank you, Daniela, for the many subs that you don't have to do, and don't feel like you need to keep doing, but thank you. No pipes and no gooning and no cats. Okay, well, hang on. First of all, you are the cats. Second of all, I'm the gooning. Third of all, you're the gooning. But yeah, the notification or the noise redeems and stuff. We're trying. I'm taking the stream into a more chilled out approach. And for anybody who's like, hey, things are a little different around here and missed I always do this where I explain everything at the top of the stream and then a bunch of people come in and are like, what's happening? But if you go to the top of the stream, the beginning, I talk a little bit about some of the changes around here that we're trying out, in case you're curious, or if you just want to press forward. Welcome to the present. You're living in it, baby. No more finish button. That's not true, Dan. The finish button has always been inside you. About a few inches in, if you if you curl the, you know. And thank you to Jayski, saying, please come to Toronto. I would do an event in Toronto. I don't know if they want me though, man. Toronto's like one of those like big fish places where they're like, we have, I don't know, who's like a big, who's a big, I don't know, like Matthew Mercer or like Ben Starr or like, who's big? I don't know, Troy Baker, sure. Like I feel like they have them. I feel like they don't give, you'd be like Gianni and they'd be like, fucking who? But if a Toronto event wants me, I would do Toronto, sure. And thank you, Art of the Wild. Good to see you, Wild, for the subscription. Saying the haircut's cute. Thanks. I like me with the shorter hair. And you know what? None of you can disagree with me because when I got the haircut, I'm just gonna say it. All right. Marika kept checking me out. So the wife likes it, and I know none of you ever want to argue with her. So now you have to like it too. Nick Apostolides. Nick's awesome. I hope Nick keeps getting everything. He's really nice. He's a total sweetheart. Come to Barry, but that seems small fry. Honestly, recommend me to small fry. Tell random conventions in your like in whatever random like small shithole town. That's kind of my favorite thing, dude. I went to St. John's, Newfoundland, and everybody who came to the table said the exact same thing. They said, "What are you doing here? Nobody comes here. Holy shit, what the fuck? What is somebody I know at all doing here at all?" I kind of love that. I actually think I get more of a kick out of the idea of appearing in random fuck all places than any of the major hubs like a Toronto or LA or anything like that. I find that delightful. I would love to keep jump scaring people in random fuck all places. And St. John's is, to me, not that random or small. Like, St. John's is like it's like the capital of, you know, of Newfoundland, right? It is Mr. Newfoundland. So I feel like, you know, St. John's isn't even that small, but I'll do even smaller, man. Find me at a convention in Christmas, Florida. Right. All the conventions I have is fucking rock and mineral shows. Take it back. Rock and mineral shows are awesome. Marika's like huge. Like her family does like some geology stuff, and she knows a bunch about rocks and shit. So we always actually do. We actually do those. Hey, get your local rock and mineral show to book me as a guest, so that my wife can come browse the rocks and be like, "Oh, this is a nice labradorite." I really like labradorite, by the way. Breaking Bad reference. They're minerals. Right. So that's the haps, and that's the opening notifs. Though I'll keep, reading whatever comes through. So it might be about time for us to... It's been a little over an hour. Oh, thank you, Spiral Star, for that subscription just now. Hi, howdy, welcome. So it might be about time for us to look at the... I might be about to say it. The food. No, the fan art... Oh, yeah, food for you, right. Fan art corner. Here we are. I changed this a little bit. We now have a little bit more real estate to look at the art, but not my face. But you have me in the corner, and that's fine. To be honest, I was usually hiding my face anyway with like the part of the art that I was, because I like lean into, because I like am like trying to like eat the pixels, so like you kind of couldn't see me most of the time anyway. So this is our slightly new layout on the fan art corner. 10 pieces. For anybody who missed the info earlier, the way it's gonna be is, Dan, did you just spend 9,000 fucking bits? Dude, I don't even have like a proper notification for that. What the fuck? I just got lucky to catch that in the chat. Is it doing anything? Because I wanted to turn off all of the like extra bits buying shit, but it wouldn't let me turn it off, so I just set it to its max value. It only appeared in like kind of grayed out text that I barely caught in the chat. Is it doing anything? Does it do anything for you? I hope it is. Oh my god. Thank you, Dan. What the fuck? I don't see it. Nothing's happening on my end. I hope people are getting something from the button you pushed. It seems that maybe you're raining Germa on the stream. There's floating things. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Thanks, Dan, for the Germa rain. For the tiny Germas. You mean Germa? What's this music? Aren't I? Wait. I think I have it. Wait, I don't remember where I put it. Okay. This is City Lights by Gribblesnap. It is linked under the stream in the About section. Along with anything else you see, art or whatever, it's all usually credited. Emotes, it's all credited in the About section under the stream, depending on your viewing interface. City Lights rocks. I'm glad I worked it back into the stream. It used to be the BRB, and then I changed that. I'm glad I now put it on everyone's favorite part of the stream, which is the art corner. And yeah, you'll notice my website's a little different. Not really. I just added a couple buttons. I just added one that takes you to the coffee requests, which are open, and the prints, which are coming back soon, and convention booking. I guess I should mention, this link is really more for if you're the convention and you want to book me, you would click this and work with Gung Ho and like sort out the booking. Fans can just email their own conventions that you want me at. You don't need to click this button. But I put it there just for the convenience of the conventions. Although if you do email Andrew, sorry, that's Gung Ho. I mean, if you did say hi to them, I'm sure they'd be like, hi. Well, actually, they might not reply. But, I mean, I guess it couldn't do harm. Unless you're, like, being a jerk. But you wouldn't do that. You seem nice. And also, I'm going to try to put the conventions that I'm soonest appearing in somewhere on the site. This is my extremely fucking slapshod way of doing it now. So, Fanaticon's coming in July. Oh yeah, I interrupted myself. So, for those of you who missed the explainer earlier, Fart Corner is now going to be 10 pieces. I'm locking myself to it. And I'm just doing the Newgrounds ones. Ideally, tag them with Get Gianni so I'll see them more easily. But I'm just doing Newgrounds URLs. You can still email me at fart@getgianni.com. But if you email me, it's just because you just want me to see it. And many of you have emailed me from some wonderful farts, and they're all so lovely, and some very kind words on those, which I really appreciate. But just to make it more manageable for me, now I'm just doing, if you want it shown on stream, put it on NG. That is where I will be harvesting it for stream. And if you don't see it on stream, even though you posted it on an NG, you might still see it one day. But I'm doing 10 at a time, so you might not see it this week. Do you accept traditional art? Traditional art can be posted on NG, so fuck yeah. Oh my god, thank you, Lord Chaos Longshot, for the subscription. Hi. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well, Lord Chaos Longshot. And Shuggy Canes, thank you for the resub. Hope you're doing better. Adopted 2 kittens. Don't explode. I can't promise that. But if I do explode, your kittens will be part of the story. They're the bombers. They're the little bombers. You guys are my little bombers. I guess I shouldn't say that, because then I'll be at a convention or something and I'll be like, here come the bombers. That's a bad idea. Get caught by like a random fan in an airport who's like, dude, I missed you at the convention, so glad I caught you in the airport. And I'll be like, are you really cornering me in a fucking airport to have me sign something? And they'll be like, yeah, I'm a bomber. Sorry, it's not helping anybody. Let's not make this bit a thing. Anyway, Lux, thanks for the resub. Saying return of this thing. So true. Lux, I referenced you by name earlier because I was saying, so we're bringing the stream into a more chilled out vibe, is the TLDR. And my statement is, I'm hoping this brings me one step closer to finally finishing my Quake Storytime stream, which I think only you have been demanding, but I also am demanding it inside. Gianni, buddy, I don't want to be a bomber. Alright. Well, we can figure out something for you. You could be the getaway driver. Wait. Do bombers need... I guess it... Never mind. Let's not get into logistics on this. Also, thank you, Radiohead Lover, for the Prime sub. Saying... Figured out how to send a resub message. I have cats named Hubert and Dejana. They are siblings. Can you please do something for me? Can you tell them I said hi and give them a little pet? Okay. Let's look at fan art, folks. I don't see why goddamn not. The music's playing. Here we got this one from Kit Punk. Oh, yeah. Now, there's a lot to appreciate here. Linking it, of course. All right. Now, great expression. Love this. Honestly, I love this font. The text background, really fun. Great muscle definition. Looking strong. Bang on the shorts. Really good. Love this, like, name drop here. You know I have to. This is like everything to me. This is so cute. Really good. Also, shout outs to Newgrounds' amazing zoom. Because you actually get the art quality on NG. Oh shit, I can get in there. Alright, sorry. Love this piece. Thank you, Kid Punk. And also, thank you to, oh my goodness, Rav the Slug Eater for the subscription. Voice of popular character Gianni Matrograno. That's me, I voice him. But only when I'm paid for it.
Normally I sound like this.
And thank you to Shrimpy Brain Cell for the subscription. Hi. Lick lick. Very true. And also, I want to mention, I can't show it to you, because I'm not logged in, but on Newgrounds pieces, there's like a rating system. Remember to drop your 5 or whatever score you want, I guess. I would say 5. Because for Newgrounds, especially like some of the newer folks who haven't posted a lot, they're still being what's called like scouted, which is like their stuff is still posted, but to like appear in the portal proper, once enough people have like seen and voted on their shit, it sort of like appears proper. I'm probably explaining this really fucked up, but anyway, you don't have to like write anything, but when you're browsing pieces on NG, if you want to support your fellow artists and fan artists, drop that little 5. I forgot to do it for some of the pieces today, and I only just got them earlier. Lux went to a LARP, and there was a goon that looked so much like me it fucked you up the whole night. The only way I knew it wasn't you was because he wasn't doing the goon voice. I would be doing the voice, yeah. Like a LARP as in like, what was he at, like a fucking Ren fair?
Hey, I'm jousting over here. Hey, buddy. What are you packing down there, huh? Come on, whip it out. Let's get jousting.
He was role-playing the bouncer at the vampire bar. Oh, okay.
Hey, what are you, some kind of bloodsucker? I got some blood for you to suck. I have an open wound. I have been shot in the chest. I'm going to die.
Is it just me or is nobody talking? I mean, if you describe a Twitch chat as not talking, I don't know, it might be an issue with you because I'm seeing some chat messages. And me, I'm talking. Also, thank you to Devin Sleepy for the subscription. And Transverb saying he threw away the pipes. No! Hello, Gianni.
Hello, Transfer.
Yeah, we're back in the stream up into a chiller vibe as a sort of approach. But I think we'll still re-enable a lot of the crazy noise spam and stuff on special occasion. But I think as a baseline, I'm looking forward to having a more chill environment to shoot the shit with people. I explain more in detail at the top of the stream for anybody wondering. Let's look at the art, I guess. Next up, we got this one from Salty Taffy. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Love the little feetsies here. Something about them.
You see those feet?
I don't know what this is called when there's like texturing that's like dream ghost images that feels like when you like squint your eyes too hard. But it looks great. Screen tone. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that looks great. I love that. Thanks, Devin. And thanks to Salty Taffy for the amazing art. Ooh, I'm seeing some madness art over here. I'm not clicking on it because I'm locking myself to 10 pieces, I promised. But I'm going to be looking at it after the stream. Maybe I'll put that doc piece on a future stream. Thank you. Kanozo, thank you for the subscription. I am good, thank you. And don't worry about saying dumb or silly things. That's what we do here. But your simple question is, do I like Terraria? Would I play it? And if I were to voice any NPCs, which one would I voice? Terraria is cool. I have not played it. I've also not played Minecraft. I'm not, like, against it. I think they're just, I lean more towards, I don't know, I guess, like, boomer shooters and, like, 3D platformers. I don't find that I do really well with, like, especially creative games. I'm kind of a living weapon. I like to be pointed in a direction and told to lay waste until I get to my goal. When games are like, you can do anything, I'm like, how do I win? Which isn't the right... That's not how. But Terraria is awesome. And I actually did voice a character for Terraria. Kind of. I voiced a character named Drayden for Calamity Mod, which a lot of people like. Well, okay, not really in the mod, at least in, like, was it one or two, like, songs on YouTube or something? But Drayden actually has a decent number of people who like him. I'm always surprised how many people are like, yo, Drayden! I get, like, messages about it. So I guess my answer is yes. Can't see anyone else's texts. Yeah, I don't know. There is texting, Torrent. If you can hear my voice, follow the sound of my voice. You might try refreshing. Or it might be your device is screwed. But there are people typing and writing things. Like this one from Moss that says, let's go Drayden my goat. You might be missing that. And also thank you to Albert Stuff for the subscription. Hi. Don't worry about being late. I'd be. Thanks for showing up. Can't find the message about the new stream layout. It was just I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. If you just rewind, or I guess you would go to past broadcasts on Twitch and then like click on this VOD, and then you can watch the beginning of it. There's no like written message. Okay, let's look at the next art. Where am I? Oh yeah, here. This one from Wambo. Oh yeah, baby. Wambo's art is so good. And there's a he thought bomb sonas were a one-time thing. He mad. That happened. I mean, I wasn't mad about it, but I really, the fact that like bomb sonas keep existing and people keep making them and like developing the lore, they're creating communities. I imagine them much like the Futurama mutants. Underground, rejected by society. But they are growing and living and breeding. On select occasions, some of them are breeding. And I didn't expect that. I expected bomb sonas to be like, there was like a week where people were like, haha, it would be silly if we did like a bomb sona. And then people just kept doing them. So you got me there. I did not expect that. But I am not mad about it. I love it. I think it's delightful. I hope people have fun. Every bomb sona I've seen so far has been amazing. I think my favorite thing about the bomb sonas is that I think Smiley Bomb is like, okay. Smiley Bomb is in many ways the worst bomb sona. But I won't talk too much shit on him because the designs that like Eugene has done with Smiley Bomb and like the character traits and stuff are actually great. But like my cereal box mascot ideas of Smiley Bomb sort of make him like one of the weaker bomb sonas, which is great. That means he's like, I feel like he's actually a really good like Ryu for the bomb sonas. He's like a really good like starting baseline. He's like a really good, you know, everyman, your tutorial bomb sona. So all of your bomb sonas are amazing. Are we power scaling them? I mean, does it matter? Don't they all blow up anyway? What am I power scaling my fucking burrito? I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, Smiley Bomb's the guaranteed. He's always on the free rotation in the character select. He's Ranger in Quake. It's great. Wouldn't want it any different. Thank you, Wambo. I gotta look at more of your art on this stream. But not today. Instead, I'm going to look at this one from Spinky Gungus. It's a cute PFP. Oh yeah. I love the yellow on the arms, the glow there. That's kind of fun with the hair. My ball's just emptied, says Wambo. Wait, I feel like chat could be part of this, right? Should you be on the screen, chat? Yes, you can be on the screen, but you must aspire to be out of the way like I am. You must be mindful of your place in this. I don't know if theirs is going to work, but we'll try it. But it is really funny to see the art and then like the text next to it that's like, I'm cuming. Actually, with that in mind, I want to move you to the other side of the art. Because then when I like pull it up like this, it'll be like, I'm cuming, and then it's like this this smug fucker has chatters cuming. Can we be closer? Yeah, but it depends on the piece. Like I could okay, yeah. Like it works here. Anyway. We'll just keep you right there for now, and we'll see how it goes. Can we be closer to God? Yeah, but you have to clean your room and your house and your bathroom, and especially your bathroom and your microwave. Because cleanliness is close to godliness. And your teeth. If you can clean only one thing, start with your teeth. But it's okay if you can't. But I'm just saying if you want to be closer to God, that's the way. Did I link this, or am I an asshole? No, I did link this. Okay, good. Wait, why am I making a noise? I do still have the buttons. Perfect. Thank you, Spinky. I love it. Next up, we got this one from Professionally Cynical, or I guess Professional Cynic on Newgrounds. This is Romuald, who some of you might not know, but I voiced this guy, this hot wolf enemy, this boss in Zenless Zone Zero. And I love Romuald, honestly. He's really fun. Yeah, the Pound was going to euthanize him, but I managed to convince them not to. Something about being a threat to society or whatever. So Romuald's really funny, and he's hot, which is really important. But then again, it's Zenless, so of course he is. But Romuald, I am really happy with voicing him because his whole bit, dude, he comes into the game and is literally like, his whole bit is, forget about Zenless Zone Zero. It's time to kill each other. And he just, like, he disregards the whole story he's been brought in for and just turns it into a fucking bloodbath. And they brought him in to, like, fuck up, like, the competition. And he's just like, I'm killing everyone. And they're like, you were not supposed to kill everyone. Please stop killing everyone. And he's like, no, I'm actually going to kill more than ever. It's crazy. I love this character. He is so chaotic. It's true. Vbear says, is your B-Sky dead? Yeah, sorry. I talked about that earlier at the top of the stream. For anybody who wants like general info, it might benefit you to watch the top of the stream. It's okay if you don't rewind, but for anyone who's curious, you could. There's some explainers there. But anyway, one of the things I explained earlier was my Blue Sky. I had announced months ago that I was going to stop using it. But because I just logged out, people kept like thinking they could get me on there. I was getting like tagged and like people who were trying to like DM me and stuff. And I felt bad because like they're thinking that I'm just not replying to them because I'm like, fuck them, which is not true. So the reason why you're only noticing it now is because I fully deactivated it to avoid that confusion. That is why it is gone. Just to be like, okay, now when people go to try to message me on there, there is not a me there. And now they know that won't lead through. Just to avoid that confusion. TY. No. You don't need to apologize for being late or for like not rewinding. It's all good. I only mentioned that anybody who wants more general info like that might find it at the top of the stream. Yeah, no, you're good. I appreciate your interest and in fact, you're being like, oh, where's your account? I would look at it. Thanks for wanting to look at it. Yeah, Marika's still on there. Poor bastard. Gianni's Lost Media. I live on in the ammo you spend. Anyway, thank you, Professionally Cynical, for this amazing Romuald art. Love him. Next up. This one. Oh my god, this one, dude. From Plessin. Plessin on Newgrounds. Holy shit, dude. Okay, so there's the still. These are clay practicing animation and has clay. They've been playing with clay. And here's the animated one. He's in space. Wait, do I have the... Where's my... Here it is. This is crazy, dude. The quality, the style. I mean, all of the art Plessin always does is like truly mind-blowing shit. New starting soon? Oh, man. I need to figure out more, like, gimmicks. And because I don't want to get rid of my current one. So I kind of need to find more reasons to need more screens because you're right. This would be a great one. Yeah, Richard doesn't need a helmet. Very good observation. But yeah, this is just so fucking banger, dude. I don't even know what to say. But I usually do feel pretty speechless about Plesson's art, so just gorgeous. My God. So you're just living out there now with like a Clay Richard? That sounds so strong. Oh yeah, Marika's literally working on this for her appearance at Fanaticon. She's working on like a fun little like medieval sort of themed setup thing. So yeah, I'm going to be an official guest of Fanaticon, but Marika's still also going to be there in the Artist Alley. I think what we're going to do is, if you want to come get like a signed print, I think we'll both have them, and you can get it from her and bring it to me and have it signed if you want. Or you can just get it from me and have me sign it, and then maybe you'll want to bring it to her if you want her to also sign it, because I think we'll be in different locations. Of course, signatures always are free, so it almost doesn't matter where you get it. I'm not charging for the autograph. The prints we sell, but like you can get the print from either of us, and I think probably, and then bring it to the other for the other autograph if you want it. You have to collect us now, like Dragon Balls. Marika Dalma and wife is how I believe it's listed on their website. So glad Marika could bring her wife to Fanaticon. How much are the prints? They should be... What are we doing? The postcard prints... I think we normally do a deal for if you're at a convention. I think we tend to be cheaper. In fact, I think you get a special deal not only for being at a convention, but also being at a Canadian one. Because I think in America, we were doing 20, 30, 40 USD for the different print sizes. With the postcard print being 20. I think we might have an 8.5 by 11 that's 30. And then we might do the 11 by 17 at 40. So here's... this is how I work. So those same prices will be in Canada, but in CAD. So I don't have to change the signs. So it's the same number, and then so it's just cheaper at the Canadian convention because CAD is worth less for the print, and then yeah, the autograph is free. America tax valid, honestly. And I think either of those, either of those, the autograph is still free, and then I'll still sign whatever you bring me as well. I don't charge for autographs. It devalues it. How could I charge you for it? Okay. Let's look at more art. Now we have this one from Sev Storm FR. Maybe France. Not sure. Need for Speed Ultra Kill AU. This is fucking crazy, dude. We need this yesterday. Meow. I'm so into this. I'm not as caught up on Need for Speed lore. I think I know more Fast and Furious lore. But I have played a little bit of Needs for Speeds in my past. Either way, the concept is fire. And the art is also fire. And the designs are, unsurprisingly, also fire. Like, V1 in this hoodie, get out of here. This looks so good. Incredible. I love this. Can I make little gifts for you? Yeah. You don't have to, but if you do, of course. I love that. That's so sweet. Normally I ask that people, if you're bringing me something, just like nothing too big, because sometimes when I'm traveling, it can be hard to like get it home and packed and everything. Ottawa yeah, I have a little bit more wiggle room, but not much. So I guess I should make the same request here. But yeah, candy bracelets, totally fine. Actually, what I try to do is through the conventions, what I like to do now, when people give me stuff, I try to decorate my little area with it as the event unfolds. So like if they give me like posters or like, you know, a little fan art or whatever, I'll like see if I can find a way to hang it up behind me. Or like the candy bracelets, I'll just keep adding them to my wrists. Matching bracelets for you and wife. That is so cute. We love that. You don't, it's okay if you don't, but if you do, thank you. Or Catholic Slender Man. I do remember Catholic Slender Man. Oh man. Dude, even Michael noticed that. He was like, what the fuck? And I was like, awesome, right? And he was like, yeah, it is. I have an idea for Marika's gift, but not yours. Lux, you don't, come on, you know. My gift is you or money. No, no, I'm kidding. You don't need to bring anything. Just good to see you. I hope you enjoy Ottawa. If you're, first of all, again, I can't stress this enough. Fanaticon is not a big deal event. I really don't think like people should really go out of their way to come here. But if you are coming to Ottawa for this, I hope you enjoy. Ottawa's chill. I like it. Try the shawarma. You could go anywhere. Ottawa has some of the best shawarma in North America. You can kind of go anywhere and it's going to be good. I would recommend avoiding places that are too like corporate or chain-y. Their branding's like too clean. Like go for more like family feeling type places. The corporate ones are still really good. But like if you go to like an Osmos or like, okay, like Shelby's is like trending and people really like Shelby's and their videos are funny on TikTok. I get that. And I've had them and they're good. I don't know. It tastes too digital. I don't know. There's something about it. There's like a lot of sauce. I don't know how to describe it, but the family places to me have like the real shit. There's one place that's really good called Shawarma Garlic and Onion. They've actually kind of taken off a little bit too. I think some of their TikToks went viral too. But we liked them before they were cool. And Shawarma Garlic and Onion is like to us some of the best. And like Shawarma Palace, I think they have a location downtown that's really good. But you know, anyway, anywhere you go is gonna be good. I would just say see if you can find a more family feeling kind of place. You'll know it because it'll be less clean. But yeah, get shawarma while you're here. And if you want a burger, get a Smash Daddy. I just had them the other day and they're crazy good. But they're crazy expensive, but they are crazy good. But I would go for the shawarma if you're here. Okay, let's look at more art. And sorry, I'm making myself hungry talking about shawarma now. This can't be good for me. Beach episode from Lady Tav. I can only eat garbage. I'll eat Pringles and Swedish fish. Well, I hope you enjoy. We do have them. Get a load of this, huh? Linking it. All right, everybody. You caught me. It's the next character I'm going to be voicing. The watermelon from Super Mario Sunshine. Sorry. I love this piece. I gotta get to the beach. It's finally starting to warm up. Oh, yo, I just noticed Mr. Puzzles with the Crocs. Fuck yeah. And yeah, the Smiley Bomb Beach Ball, really good. I love the, like, warping on the face. He's weak. It's really good. Forgot to send it when I was in Hawaii. Dude, you went to Hawaii? That's awesome. Hope you had fun. Mr. Weapons looking good. Luca, Toomp. Fucking Toomp. Toomp would do this. Like, in my opinion, this could have been canon. Like, I could have seen this in an SMG4 episode. And especially this. With the mustaches and some birds. This is awesome. Thank you. So fun. It's finally summer. It's only May 26th, and finally Ottawa's starting to get a little warmer too. Thank God, dude. I've been doing fucking thermals like this whole month. I'm like, warm up already, damn you. And yeah, there's a sombrero version. As a true Revengeance fan. Beautiful. Puzzles with Hawaiian shirt? Yeah, it is pretty good, huh? I like that. Alright. I guess we'll look at another piece of art. Next up, we have this one from Serial Killian. You may know this artist as Bitter or Bitter Vitter. On Newgrounds, it's Serial Killian. Bitter has some of, like, the best art I've ever seen in my life. And we're not going to look at all their pieces today. But I'm actually going to tell you, I dare not click on it because I promised myself I would do 10 pieces. I'm going to stick to that. But one of their posts on Newgrounds is like a collection of a bunch of different fan arts for me and like Smiley Bomb. Because Newgrounds lets you do art posts that are several pieces. And it's really good. I should go through it at some point on stream, but not today. But you will be seeing more of their art one way or another on this stream, of course. But this was for a birthday piece of getting older, because I did do that back when I had the long hair, which you know wasn't that long ago, but I can say it like that now. And yeah, this is a great piece. Love the way Bitter draws anything. Just so good. So talented. Love the vibe on Smiley Bomb here. Big, but friendly. Love this. I think Bitter draws me hot the way you would draw Markiplier hot. But in Markiplier's case, he looks like that. But nonetheless, I really like it. I like indulging in this idea of myself, so thank you. Incredible art. What can I say, man? Sasha, why did you get deleted by Nightbot? Oh, because you wrote getolder.com. Okay, that is funny. Sorry, Nightbot saw a link and shot you. Shot you in the chest. Love this. Make sure to vote 5. Next up we have this. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I didn't lose track. This one from LTL Blueberry of Mr. Weapons. Oh, I see some good puzzles in there too. Is that Miku puzzles? Holy shit. Okay, sorry. One Piece. One Piece. Anyway, look at this. This is so great. Love the way you designed this. This could be anything, right? I could see this as like a sticker. It's like a keychain. Could see this in somebody's Ita bag. It's got such a good energy. Standing there like, give him hell. It's great. I love this. Thank you. Let's zoom in on it. Oh yeah. Okay, the zoom on I can't zoom in too much on this one. I think the piece that was uploaded. I think it depends on like how it's uploaded or something. This is as far as I go, which is probably good because I was gonna get way in there. It was gonna get weird. So thank you. Love it. And thank you to X Sanctimonia for the subscription. Hi. And that's the fan art corner for today. But you know the drill.
We're not done yet.
We're going to do some gaming. But before we do some gaming, I'd like to take a quick BRB. So I'm going to go on BRB, and when I come back, we're going to play a game I'm in. We're going to play Seth, which I didn't get to... By the way, I'm announcing... Here's my announcement. I'm in Seth. I'll show you that game. It's pretty fun when I come back. So BRB. Okay, hi. We are gonna game, but I have to show you something. It is Semic. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. This is the haunts from Hrot, which is one of the best boomer shooters of all time. We call it Slav Dusk. I'm not in Hrot. Honestly, I think it would be worse if I were. It's so good. Hrot is such an amazing game. I really need to stop getting these fucking plushies because God knows I have enough of them from the games I'm in. But I saw this one go up and I couldn't resist because it's the haunts. And Hrot is so good. So I literally, like, this just got delivered. So I was like, I got to show this. I got to show this to everybody. Fucking haunts. Oh, so good, man. Great plush, honestly. Higgs, I should stream Brazilian Drug Dealer. You're so right. There's a lot of games I want to stream, and that's one of them. Anything I in general, I have to be doing more for Brazil, and I know that, and I'm aware of that, and I aspire to, and that's one thing I can do. Thank you. All right, but today we're not playing that. We're gonna play Seth. Oh, I was gonna set up. Can you give me a second? Sorry, just one sec. Hang on. I'm gonna tell you what it is I'm doing, but I have to do it first because I can't think and talk at the same time. In fact, I'm normally not thinking when I'm talking. Okay, there we go. I was creating the Nightbot thing that tells you what game we're doing. Because we're going to be playing Seth, which is a game that I'm in that came out last month. It is an FPS. Oh, thanks, Splotchy Clementine, for the 6-month resub. Ran away from a bad situation. Had my ex hold on to my 3DS indefinitely. Tamagotchi 2. Made Smiley Bomb give birth to Columbo's heir, the Goon. So yeah, lots going on. Thank you. First of all, I'm glad you're away from a bad situation. Take care of yourself. Sounds like a lot's going on there. But you're great. And thank you for facilitating the magic of birth. I've been seeing a lot of stuff. People have been sending me a lot of Tamagotchi life stuff of like Smiley Bomb, especially Smiley Bomb, and like me and Columbo and shit. That's all so funny. Thank you all. I keep track of that game entirely by what Gangelman posts about Columbo. Which, I'm not really on social media, so I haven't kept track of the game. But I do know that Gangelman made their Tamagotchi Columbo into like their PFP on Switch. So I've got that much going for me. I have you on my Tamagotchi life, and you're friends with pregnant Obama. Am I the father? Sorry, my mistake. Am I the mother?
That's Mama Gianni to you.
Hey, Ridus, thanks for the subscription. Hi. Right, so today we're going to play Seth.
Lord.
Sorry. All right. I kind of wanted to configure this. That's what I wanted. Bada bing, baby. Now it'll... Okay, cool. Dare I ask why a furry's on my screen? Yes, because I voiced that furry. That is the titular Seth. I'll allow that link to get birth. Oh, sorry, Nightbot really doesn't want it. But thank you, Mr. Isoda. So, Seth is a roguelike FPS. It's not a huge game. I think it's got like a couple biomes or something. I'm kind of fuzzy on how much came out. I think it's smaller. But it'll really, if you're a fan, okay. One of my favorite games of all time is Immortal Redneck. This game has a lot of, not just the Egypt stuff, but it's in being a roguelike FPS, it harkens to Immortal Redneck a bunch. Actually, when it came out, they were even in a bundle with Immortal Redneck, which was cool. And it's also got a little bit of that like Doom influence in there, and some of their own stuff too. A little bit of Hades, you know, with the way it structures the roguelike. And it's a good time. I don't just voice Seth, the titular Seth. I voice... I'm going to say this wrong, but I think... I'm going to, like, forget somebody. I think I voice Thoth? Maybe? Yeah. It's like a narrator. Osiris. Ra? Although I think it might be pronounced Re. And I think there might be another one. Less Gianni, more tits. Sorry. No, it's okay, Albert. Speak your truth. But anyway, yeah, we're going to start this game.
Re crosses every night the realm of the dead on his solar barge, fending off Apophis, the snake of darkness, wishing to destroy all of creation. He is helped by Seth, taking place in front of the barge.
That's
However,
me.
After
Sorry,
trying to claim the
I'm
moon's
talking.
light, Seth, protector of the solar barge, is exiled. Apophis then used this to attack the barge in broad daylight. He divides the soul of Re in 3 parts, son of the morning, noon, and evening. He obfuscates the solar barge under a veil, letting the world plunge into an eternal eclipse. Apophis unleashes his legions in the world. War now rages on. Far from conflict, Seth is murdered. Then brought back to life by Anubis, who explained that the Snake of Darkness was to blame for his death. Anubis then offers him a deal: life and freedom in exchange of his aid. If he refuses, he will wander eternally in the realm of the dead.
Am I dead? And then there's this asshole. Yeah, it's great. Can I start with a really fun fact? No, I'm gonna save it for later. It's very fun, but I'll save it for later. All right.
Yes and no. Your heart stopped, but it beats again, thanks to me.
You. Why?
Because we need you. The world is falling into darkness. Apophis has returned, and he has brought Ra down. He broke him.
And I'm supposed to save the world? What world? The one that banished me?
You want the truth? Apophis killed you. But I brought your soul back. Here is the deal. Your life in exchange for your rage. Your freedom in exchange for your help.
Could we move chat? Yeah, I can do that. I don't know exactly where it's going to be best for you, but we'll start here.
You didn't buy my loyalty, Wolf. You stole it.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
I would love you to refresh my memory.
Follow the objectives on the left side of the screen.
What's a screen, Wolf? Also, there's Twitch integration, but I'm so sorry. I know this seems like a great opportunity to use it, right? I'm not want to push the button today. If we might stream Seth again, and if we do again, then I'll fuck with it. But for today's stream, I didn't want to get fancy. I'm sorry. I'm afraid. All right. I'm assuming it would be similar to the Immortal Redneck Twitch integration, which is like sometimes the audience can, I don't know, force me to jump backwards or some shit, which is fun. Okay.
The first thing you need to do is get your weapon.
Whoa, this game has fisting. I hope the dev doesn't watch this stream. I told them that I might stream it, and they were like, we'd love to watch, and I think I remember begging for my life that they do not. Alright, so I have no money, so it's a very immersive, realistic game that reminds me it's of my life. So you can pick your weapon. You can go Fisties, Fang of Anubis, Bow of Neath, Pillar of Ptah. I think this...
Now, try shooting the carcass with your weapon, then reload and use its secondary fire mode.
I wasted it.
Kill it to collect the shield from its corpse.
What is my secondary
Before it
doing?
disappears. If you finish him off in melee combat, you will gain more shield.
So it has the
You are ready now. To reach Apophis,
finishers.
first have to cross the Apophis.
So you might be like, oh, I do that, and then I get stuff. I don't want to try a bow. Yeah. Oh, does it slow shit down? Dude, fuck yeah. Alright, and the Fang, which I think is just... you look like a dumbass, dude. Get, like, fucking obliterated, man. It's a shoddy, right. Look at this moron. End him. Oh my god. You can really fuck him up. You, like, blow the top of his fucking head. Holy... What'd I do to him? Oh, I messed up his face. That's sick. Alright. Let's run. Let's do a run. How much is this game? I don't even know, Bryn. Let me look. 15 Canadian. So what is that, like 10 or 12 American or something? I think there's like a bundle deal. On Steam, if you like if you already own a game that a game is bundled with, sometimes you can save a little bit on a game by buying the bundle.
I see the rumors were true. You're breathing again.
So I actually love playing Seth. He's an asshole.
Bad luck for you.
If only you knew.
Ooh. Iframes, huh? I frame, you frame, we all frame for Warframe. Joke sucked. I fucking hate this channel. Welcome back. Oh yeah, I don't know how to play video games. Shit, that's like a problem. I forgot, I suck at gaming. Fuck. I didn't think this one through. What do I have? I have the spell. What's my... Oh, I gotta do more finishers, man. I gotta get serious about that. Serious, you said? In Egypt? Dude, I'm fucking this up. It's over. I'm gonna die one room in. I think I have the... Yeah. So I can, yeah. So it's similar to Hades in this moment where you're picking like which upgrade path you want to pursue. Although I think in this case, no, that's right. Okay, that is just it giving me the health, and now I pick. Right. Do I want 100 offerings or power from Osiris? I'm gonna take power from Osiris because I want to talk to him because he's funny. I think there's more to how the shotgun works that I'm failing to observe. But I'll open my eyes one day. Oh. So you want to do your glory kills, and you want to walk into spikes. You want to do that to increase the challenge for yourself. Where did you go? Hang on a minute. Sorry, I just realized I had the fucking chat fucked up. I missed I missed everything all of you said. Did Gianni see my piece? I'm not sure, but if it's on Newgrounds tagged with Get Gianni, I should see it at some point. I'll check. I'll check again though. I'll scroll back through everything. But it might not have been. I don't think I featured a piece from you on today, but it may still appear on future streams. I'll keep an eye out for it though, because well, I'm not gonna miss Sasha art. Are you crazy? It's from the Segway Sound Transitions library called Freeze B. Oh my god, Dan. you're like somebody's dream come true and worst nightmare at the same time.
You're supposed to be dead.
I was, thanks to you.
Oh man, I want to like show you so much more of this game because I really love a lot of the character interactions, and I'm not like it is. They're such cunts to each other. It's the best. I think I should take as much help as I can get. I'm not dumb, thank God. Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, you shouldn't ask me, because I think I am dumb. So I don't think I would be able to identify clearly whether or not you were. But I don't think you are. Do I want power from Anubis or 100 offerings? Oh, I'm gonna go with the Anubis. I probably need help. I'm going to die. Gotta use my spell more, honestly. Where's my, I think the cooldown on that is pretty generous, too. Where is my spell, anyway? It's that one. Yeah, you can use the spell way more. I'm holding back for no reason. You just wait, buddy. No, please don't hit me. My weak wolf bones just can't take it. Buying the game. I'm not trying to influence you. But if you do, hey, enjoy. Thanks. I mean, it's not like I make commissions on it or anything. This game, I don't think it like did too well out the gate. Like, I don't know how many people got it, and I'm pretty sure it's like a little bit on the smaller side. I think like how much content there is. It's not like huge or anything, but it's fun. It feels good. Love the art. It's hot. The characters are assholes. Music's good. Feels good to play. I like it. I'm like biased, but I'm very happy to be part of it. Yeah, and these guys were super chill to work with, by the way. They were great. All right, Anubis, give me some good shit. What do you got? Less melee damage? Well, I don't be meleeing a lot. Yeah, give me the spell stronger. I could probably sell pocket lint. I kind of did. What is the Smiley Bomb plush if not pocket lint? Do I want a mercant or Hecka's? I think I'll take the mercant. What do I want? Health. Alright, thank you. Ooh, 25 max health? Yes. So I think the Heckas are like your more permanent... I jumped in a pit immediately, thus wasting the health I just got, by the way. I think it's your more permanent currency. So I think the offerings are like within this run you can spend them. And then the Heckas are like between runs you can do upgrades kind of thing. It's your Hades... Oh, fuck. I forgot the names of the currencies in Hades despite spending so many hours trying to get them. Anyway, I should use that spell I upgraded. I do have another option, though, and it's starting to look very appealing, and it's called Dying. No, fuck. Shit. I'm trying to finish her. Finish her? I hardly even know her. It's so over. I should have gone for the Heckas. Oh. Cleared. Is this game on Xbox? No, I think it's just on Steam. Although I think it well, actually, I know it works on Steam Deck because I played it on Steam Deck. Oh. But dare I not see Ray? Like, I kind of want to see Ray. I mean, I'm going to die. But if I survive, I get to talk to Ray. I'm so fucked. They're pulling out the shit on me. They're pulling out the shit what blows you up on me, dude. It's over. Oh, fuck. Today I'll be showing you how to not play. Please. I need your finisher juice. Not the first time I've said that. I lived. Bitch. Oh yeah, I did forget to update the category to Seth. Thanks, Higgs. I'd say I forgot how to stream, but we know I never knew. Alright, let's talk to Ray.
You
of order.
I also voice Re. Yes.
You have no order left, no throne. You cast me out, and now you cry for help.
I do not beg. I remember. And if you are still listening, then not all is lost.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, I do a bunch of talking to myself in this game. Seth talking shit to Re, Seth talking shit to Osiris. I think Thoth is just a narrator. I don't think I'd talk to myself as Thoth. What do I want? Dash creates a fiery wave. Banning! Power wave! Alright, let's do it. Oh, we could talk to Bastet. I'm gonna die. Dude, I have 4 HP, it's over. Let's pick which room to die in. See, the shields and the finisher stuff kind of does mean it's not over as long as you try. So you should still try, which is scary because it's always so much easier to give up, but you shouldn't give up. But I tried. And that concludes the guide on how not to play the game. We could try a different weapon, I guess. I walk into the Gianni realm and everyone's voiced by him. Me when Kyle is famous. Yeah, real. Oh man, Kyle is famous is so fucking good. Alright, let's try the rocket launcher. So, does it move them? I think it moves them. I think it like does a little Zarya grab, right? Yeah, that's cute. Kyle is famous mention. You can play it on your phone even. Alright, Horus. Every time I take damage, projectiles are rebounds. That sounds great. That's gonna blow up. I haven't figured out my plan about that yet. Shoot it? I feel stronger wielding a rocket launcher. This shouldn't surprise you about me. Why is it only $2? What, Kyle is famous? That's crazy. Sounds like we're getting ripped off. Can you give us more? I say us as if I make money on it. Is it on sale? I thought it was like... Actually, I guess now that I think about it, I don't remember what price I ever thought it was. It's a Kyle is famous. What could it cost? $11? On phone, it's $2? Damn. That's great. I think I should take health. I seem to need it. Greed update. Everything works out when you put dudes in the pit. The pit resolves all. As a wise man once said, where's the walrus pit? Oh, talk to Ray, though. See, this is my problem. I'm never going to take the smart option of, like, getting the currency, because I just want to keep talking to the cuties. And I'm not going to learn from my mistakes, by the way, within this stream. I'm going to talk to as many cute boys as I can within the span of... The pit resolves all. Oh yeah, my spell! Dude, I'm forgetting stuff. I have a spell that I can use too. So I'm just an AoE machine right now. I need to go for it. Like, bam. And then, oh fuck, I fucking, I fucked it up. But that guy's in the pit, so that's fine. Oh! Can I hurt myself with this? Got him. I was actually trying to... Alright. Alright. What's up, Ray? No chat for me this time? Fine, whatever, man. Weapon burns. Or they burn. Oh, they blow up. I should go for more explosions then, right? That's my thing right now. I'm on my pretending to be normal trial. I can't join the dude pit. You gotta quit. What's the... Oh! What's the subscription even for if you can't be in the dude pit? Dude, the enshittification of everything has gotten way out of control. Now we're supposed to subscribe to these programs that won't even let us be in the dude pit. They've completely lost the plot. What's the point of the subscription? I only want to be in the dude pit. They've completely forgotten why I signed up in the first place. That's why I like Newgrounds. You can always be in the dude pit on NG. Can I buy a conversation? Can I pay you to talk to me, Re? Or Osiris? I think it's just the power. I don't know if you get the convo by paying for it. I'm trying to treat him like a fucking call girl line. Melee paralyzes enemies, except bosses. Oh, but it would replace my fiery tear, which I'm actually very happy about. Fuck. I don't be meleeing enough. I don't think I want that one. Shit. That's tough. I guess I'll take more money. Newgrounds is terrifying. Newgrounds makes me a happy little lad. Notice these two comments submitted together because they are two sides of the same truth. I think I should go for the health. But I do kind of want to talk to Horus. We all love Newgrounds. It's okay if you don't, but I do. I'm not going to try to make you love Newgrounds. I'm not even going to try to make you love Ultra Kill. I will, however, make you love Mario. You don't have a choice. You will, Wahoo. Give me your liver. Dude, he said that. I was just playing what was my last Mario game? Actually, I was playing Odyssey. He says it to a random. You sit next to that guy on the bench in New Donk City. And if you sit there for long enough, Mario tries to take his liver. Oh, I should mention this here. Guys, did you know Womb ASMR exists? Well, I didn't want to get into it too fast, but like I said, a lot of things on this channel are changing. Your weapon rebounds enemy projectiles. That could be really good since I'm always shooting explosions, right? Let's try it. Maybe I'll go for the health. Even though I did just invest in getting more offerings. He did mention his requests are back after all. Guys, I really got to think about whether or not womb ASMR is on the table. All right. Here's where I think I'm at. I don't think I'll do womb ASMR on the coffee requests. Because I feel like they fall too far into the category of sexual gratification. Or they might. For you, I don't know. Maybe they don't, but they might. And because there's enough of a chance, they fall too far into doing personal jerk requests, which is not what I am trying to do on there. But I will go so far as to saying you could have a script that references or in some way jokes about womb ASMR. That I think is fine. Why would I get off to being in a womb? I don't know. I was gonna ask you. You don't even know? You're jerking to it and you don't even know? That's scary. You're the one in charge of that answer. I can't help you with that. You have to tell us. Well, you don't have to tell us. I'm not the womb wanker. You've arrested the wrong man. I am not the womb wanker. Isn't this what Mari is about? I'm being framed for being the womb wanker. It's still hell here, huh? Good. Okay, let's do shielding rebound. Your rebounds has 50% to give 2 shield. I could use 2 shield right about now. Me when I'm in the womb. The Wham Womb Wanker? Isn't that what Cult of the Wham is about? Oh, man. Gotta really hope the devs don't watch this shit. Give me some Bastet power.
Wow. Look who's crawling out of his tube. The storm's rumbling over our heads again.
Alright, everyone, let's hear it. I know that she's on screen. We were just talking about this.
Are you going to run or follow me, cat?
I'm here to watch. And maybe to claw. You know, the rumors say you came back to save us.
I'm not saving anyone. I'm hunting Apophis. And if the world burns around me, that's not my problem.
I love Seth's, like, little fucking quivering snarl here. Oh, he's such a bitch.
And yet, you're exactly what we needed. Even if you didn't mean to be.
Wow, Seth, you almost got through that conversation without directly insulting someone. I'm so proud of you. Oh, your spell follows enemies? I think I could use that because I can't aim for fuck. Alright, I can buy more things. Yeah, give me a health.
Soda.
Oh, shit. It's a total dude bit in here. Oh, no! They're testing my abilities. I wasn't ready for that. Holding our balls shut. Open forth the balls. Let them flow. Now go and close shut the gates of your balls. Stupid. Dude, I'm a health machine. This is awesome. I could never die. Let's go see Bastet again. Oh my god, I missed a subscription from That Fat Wizard. What's up, Wizard? Good to see you. Saying I set up an NG account a while back as well. Clean slate. One day we will all return to the source. That is so real, honestly. I still remember fucking Crinkles. It was like back on Twitter, Crinkles posted this like forever ago. And it was just like a it was just like a picture with the caption of like Newgrounds waiting for all of us to return. And it was that picture of the house that has somebody like graffitied on it like welcome back, cheater or whatever. So real. Except the only thing that's not real about it is Tom doesn't feel that way. He's a patron saint of creativity, so he welcomes you back to the house of God with that same sort of welcoming. He is only glad to see you return. He does not hold ill will for your time away. Dude, Tom DM'd me the other day. And do you know what he said? He said, "Happy birthday." Do you know why he said that? He said it because it was my birthday. He DM'd me to say happy birthday. How does he find the time? Love that man. If you know my NS not safe work handle, it's the same on NG. Ooh, noted. Don't worry, if you're posting porn on Newgrounds, I'll see it. Sort by latest. That's where I'm at. Murderous madness. Okay. Revolver heading out. Thanks for stopping by, Revolver. Good to see you. Thanks for the support. I think that's you heading out again, but this time you'll probably be done for good because the stream won't go too much longer anyway. Although Seth is fun. I also want to try to keep my streams... This isn't like a real change to announce, but I want to try to aim for more on the short side. Like, maybe not even 3 hours a lot of days. Why drag it out? But today we're probably going to like 3. I want to do shorter streams because deep down I also still want to do more streams. Is Fraggy Friday still on the table? Yes. It's not planned right now, but I would love to do more Fraggy Fridays, correct. I don't know if I'll ever go back to we do this every week, but I would love to do it more than the no weeks we've been doing it. We gotta get back to cat warfare, man. You know what? No, give me the offerings, because I invested in it. I want that 12. This rocket launcher shit is doing me, man. It's going great. I can never die. Oh, I'm dying. Fuck. Oh, good. Oh. Oh. Well, that was painful. Chaos Detected, thank you for the subscription. Hi. And Spinky Goongus, thank you for the subscription as well. Welcome back, Ish. Question mark? No need to question it. Yeah, welcome back's about right. We're looking to be doing the weekly streams. And thanks for your art, Spinky. I don't know if you saw, but we featured one of your pieces during the fan art corner earlier. And everyone loved it. I think at least one person said they were cuming. I think I need the Mercant, because I need to buy health, because I'm dying. You were asleep? Well, it was enjoyed nonetheless. Your work now extends your power beyond even the dominion of your consciousness. You amass strength without even being there for it. The internet has given you power akin to that of a god, Spinky Goongus. Enjoy it. Okay, health first. Now, what's up, Ray? Increases burn duration. Alright, why not? What's up, Osiris? Killing increases my movement speed. Yeah, okay. Caffeine Addict, thanks for the subscription. I am having... You don't, first of all, you don't need to apologize for being late. That's silly. Thanks for stopping by at all. And yeah, I am doing good and having a pretty solid day. I hope you're also having a great day. I'm playing Seth. It's hot, and I'm in it. What more can you ask for? Really? I'm so fucked. Oh my god. What the... This game is a huge relief for me, because I've been playing Serious Sam 3 for some reason. And I've actually been right through the part where they start dragging you through, I think what everyone agrees is kind of the worst thing in the game, which is the fucking cave demons, the spider monkeys on the walls, on the pillars. God, it's such a fucking pain in the ass, dude. Like, I don't hate Sam 3. It's still, like, to me, it's like still a pretty fun game, still a Sam game. It's like my least favorite Sam. I think it's most people's least favorite Sam. But man, those fucking monkeys are such a slog. So playing Seth is like a breath of fresh air. First stream, kind of excited. Welcome. You're towards the end of it now, but it's just generally pretty straightforward. It's a simple stream. We open up, we chat. I thank people for supporting and read, some sub messages and see what people got going on. And then we look at fan art. You missed that, so fucking ruined. Best part of the stream, you've missed it. I'm sorry. And then I game for a little bit, if you could call it gaming. Often indulging in a game that I'm happy to be part of and kind of feel like there could be more eyes on. Like Seth here, I don't think many people know about, but I'm in it and I think it's cool. So I'm like, let's show it to some people. I got tabbed out and sent to 480p hell. Can I honestly, I've thought about streaming only at 480p. I saw the womb talk. Yeah, there's also womb talk. That's not a problem, is it? Pit. No. I'm Sething it. Oh. Fuck. I need to finish her. I need to get finishing. Chat, don't let me forget. There's a fun fact I need to tell you about this game before the stream is over. But we'll do it towards the end of the stream. Like before I sign off. No. It is something that has never happened to me before in my voiceover career that happened in this game, and I would have to believe may never happen again. It is a very, very rare chance occurrence, in my opinion. So it's very fun. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just cute enough that I want to tell you. I shouldn't hype you up for it, though, because there's nothing in it for you. It's just a fun fact. Your dash creates burning. All right, I'll do that. Would you be comfortable receiving borderline porn of Smiley Bomb for email submissions? You do whatever we want. I know you said we can do whatever we want. You'd see that come in your inbox. I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me at all. Have fun. You can, I mean, it's up to you. You can also post it on Newgrounds. They have, like, adult content on there. I'm sure you know that, but just for anyone who doesn't, you can fully post it if you want. But if you just drew it and wanted me to see it, yeah, you could totally email it. That's fine. It's hard to, I try to reply to folks a bit, but it's been kind of hard to keep up with lately. But I do see pretty much I think there's some that I miss, like totally. The inbox, I think I fuck it up a little bit. But for the most part, if you email me art, I will see it. And I'll be like, nice. And whether or not I reply, thank you. There's a lot of good shit. You're also talented. I don't know what you're doing here. Let's see. What do I want? Big explosions, honestly. Are you mostly on NG these days? Great questions, you pumpkin eater. Who would ask me that, being of the madness ilk. Let me answer this question as truthfully as possible. I am not mostly on NG. I am mostly outside. I'm not too online, but NG kind of is like the last closest thing to like a social media platform that I'm on. So I guess the answer is kind of yes. beautiful out there. We got the Tulip Festival going on. What, don't you want to look at the tulips? They're beautiful. Go look at a tulip. Why are you on the internet reading about how one guy hates another guy and trying and looking inside and realizing you hate both of them? You know who you won't hate is the tulip. Go get some shawarma and look at a tulip. You don't need this shit. And then in the evening, you know, like you jerk it to some porn on New Grounds. But you know, then you just walk back home. I'm screwed. I'm not ready to face Apophis.
Oh, God. Oh!
I actually thought, you know what? I was talking about how I didn't have it, but I kind of believed that I had it. Oh, I forgot to black hole the whole time. There's like an alt fire on this weapon that creates a little vortex. I forgot about that. I might call it there. I feel like it's a good stopping point. We saw Apophis, we died. I'm like almost tempted to do another run with the bow, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm good calling the stream there. Well, let's start a run. Give me Gambler. All right, I sort of wanted to see if the first blessing would talk to me, but they didn't, so it's fine. That's going to be our showing of Seth for today. Don't forget the fun fact. Okay, thank you for reminding me. I could see us streaming that again. Seth is honestly really fun. Very happy to be in it. It's on Steam. Works on Steam Deck. Yeah, you will still get a treat. Alright, here's the fun fact. Are you ready? So, I voice Seth, Re, and Thoth. Joshua Kashtan voices Anubis and Horus. Uriel Dovi voices Bastet. They do amazing jobs. The French voice of Seth. The actor's name is also Gianni. Gianni Sant'Angelo. I'm probably saying that wrong. Sant'Angelo? No, wait, Sant'Angelo. I don't know. Sorry. Sant'Angelo. Gianni voices Seth in both English and French. So whenever I talk to the dev, I'm like, how's the other Gianni doing? And they're like, he's good. And I'm like, good, because I suspect that if he dies, I die. And he does a great job. So the game is, the dev is France. I think they're from France. Charles, I'm pretty sure they're based in France. And the game was voiced in French before me. But the way I approached Seth, they were like, that's perfect. That's kind of similar to what we already have for the voice in French. So, and that was kind of coincidence as well. The other Gianni seems nice, based on what they've told me from him. So, that's my fun fact. That the character I voice is the other actor's also named Gianni. Gotta go upload Crinkle's VODs. Godspeed. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, thanks so much everybody for coming by. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for, you know, the subs and support. thanks so much for all the kind words and the warm welcome back. And really all the understanding and, you know, the open-mindedness about some of the changes with how I'm approaching getting back into the streaming and everything. You folks are great. I was a little nervous about coming back on for this today, but you quickly quelled those anxieties with being so nice and funny. It's important I remember how funny you are. So yeah, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. We're looking to do more streams. I'm looking to target the Tuesdays at 2, and maybe even more than that, but I'm not going to get too ambitious with it out the gate. The only other thing that I can tell you for sure is that I'm pretty excited about this. I will be posting videos again soon. I've got some that I've been working on that I like, and I want to get back into it with regular video posting. I'm not going to say every day, but maybe every week I might be able to get a video up. That's been kind of fun to get back into. So you can be excited about that, I guess. Yeah, memes. The thing that the thing that is why people like me in the first place. I should do those, huh? And I was doing them and I was like, "All right, I like this." So I'm going to take more time for that. But anyway, you will still get your treat. That has not changed about the stream. So here's me, and here's treat. Oh yeah, also I've been working on a new headcanon. It looks something like this. We're gonna blow. That's what I've been working on. Anyway, here's your gumball.